My friend, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, not by noise, not by nightmares, but by a sudden pull in your spirit? You glance at the clock, and it's 3 a.m. That moment is not a coincidence. It's not your body being restless. It's divine timing. 3 a.m. is not just a number. It's a portal in the spirit, a sacred time when heaven opens and God whispers secrets to those who are still enough to hear. God is not trying to disturb your sleep. He's trying to awaken your destiny. There is something powerful, something prophetic, something sacred about this hour. He's calling you into partnership, into intercession, into revelation, into warfare, into clarity, and when you say yes to that 3 a.m. invitation, something in your life shifts. 3 a.m. is not just a random moment in the middle of the night. It is an invitation from God into deep and sacred intimacy. It's the hour when everything is still, the world is quiet, notifications are silent, the distractions have settled. It's in that holy silence that God begins to draw near, gently stirring your spirit with a nudge that says, asterisk, I want to speak with you. Asterisk, you didn't wake up because your body was restless. You woke up because your spirit was being summoned. God is longing for intimacy with you, and He has chosen this quiet hour to do something deeply personal, deeply transformational. It's not about the length of your prayer. It's not about having the perfect words. It's about presence, your willingness to just be with Him when no one is watching, when no one is performing, when it's just you and your Creator. At 3 a.m., you enter into a space where the veil between the natural and the spiritual feels almost paper thin. You may not even realize it, but when you say yes to God at this hour, you begin to touch something eternal. You begin to enter into the realm of divine intimacy, the realm where secrets are shared and burdens are lifted, not because you asked for them, but because God sees that your heart is available. You don't have to say much. In fact, sometimes it's in the quiet surrender that the deepest connection is made. The Spirit of God is not looking for performance. He's looking for availability. And when He finds you awake at 3 a.m., eyes still heavy but heart wide open, He meets you there. The room becomes a sanctuary. Your breath becomes prayer. Your tears become worship. This is the hour where your healing begins, not with noise, but with nearness. God doesn't shout to get your attention. He whispers because He's already close. He leans in and suddenly you realize that He's not just your God. He's your friend, your Father, your restorer. This is the hour where identity is affirmed. When God begins to remind you who you are, not based on your mistakes, not based on your surroundings, but based on who He says you are . He speaks destiny into your spirit. He silences the lies that tried to follow you into your sleep. He gives you clarity, not because you asked for it, but because you made room for Him. 3 a.m. is the proving ground of intimacy. Many want public power but resist private prayer. But those who respond to this call are the ones God can trust with more. Because when He can find you in the quiet place, He can anoint you for the public space. When you unlock the intimacy of 3 a.m., you unlock a relationship with God that's not based on what He gives you, but on who He is to you. And that, my friend, is everything. There's something sacred about the fourth watch of the night. Between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., heaven is not just watching. It's moving . This is not just another hour. It is a spiritual battleground, a divine shift, a moment where the veil between dimensions is unusually thin and God raises up His watchmen, not out of fear, but out of authority. You are not waking up because something is wrong. You're waking up because something needs to be shifted . And God has chosen to stand in the gap. He is awakening the watchman in you, the one who doesn't just pray for themselves, but intercedes for families, nations, and generations. This is not ordinary prayer. This is *** strategic positioning ***. When you rise at 3 a.m., you step into your spiritual post. In biblical times, watchmen were stationed on the city walls to discern, to warn, and to *** protect ***. They didn't sleep when others slept. They were alert when others were at ease, and spiritually God is doing the same with you. He's placing you on the wall of your family, the wall of your purpose, the wall of your generation. Not to panic, but to perceive ***, because the enemy operates under the cover of night. But so does God's power ***. This is when spiritual attacks are often launched, but it's also when God dispatches his greatest reinforcements ***. He is waking you up not to suffer but to war. He's training your hands to war in the spirit, not with fear, not with frustration, but with faith, filled focus ***. At 3 a.m., your prayers carry a different weight. They are prophetic, they are targeted, they are heard ***. He's not waking you to complain. He's waking you to command to declare, to decree. When you speak in alignment with heaven at this hour, things begin to move in places you'll never physically see. Marriages are restored, curses are broken, generational cycles are interrupted, not because of how loud you are, but because of how aligned you are. There are some victories that cannot be won in the daytime. There are some breakthroughs that require night watchmen, and God is saying, I'm trusting you with this hour. This is your assignment, and it is sacred. You're not praying in vain. You're not pacing in confusion. You are covering territory in the spirit Do not minimize what happens when you rise at this hour. This is how revivals begin. In hidden rooms with hidden warriors who aren't looking for a stage but are faithful to their assignment. You may never be seen, but in the spirit you are known. You are respected because you said yes when it wasn't easy, when it was inconvenient, when it cost you something. You are a watchman. And the reason God keeps waking you up at 3 a.m. is because he can trust you to stand, to see, and to pray until something breaks. There are moments when God doesn't just want to speak to you. He wants to reveal something through you And at 3 a.m., he is not only calling you into prayer, but calling you into divine reception This hour is not simply about what you release in prayer. It's about what you're positioned to receive from heaven. The 3 a.m. hour is a portal for supernatural downloads visions, strategies, instructions, and divine clarity that cannot come from human wisdom. Sometimes you've prayed and fasted, but the answers didn't come. Not because God didn't want to give them, but because your life was too loud to hear them. There's something about 3 a.m. when the world is quiet, when your emotions are still, when your mind is uncluttered, that opens the frequency of heaven in a different way. It's as if God says, now that everything else is silent, I can finally talk to you. And he doesn't just talk to you about what you want. He talks to you about what you were born to do He gives you ideas that are too big to be your own. He gives you instructions that don't make sense in the natural, but carry the weight of heaven. He starts to reveal things you didn't even pray for, because his plans for you are deeper than your requests. Have you ever noticed how creative inspiration, prophetic dreams, or sudden clarity often hit in the middle of the night? That's not a coincidence. That's heaven asterisk asterisk downloading spiritual intelligence asterisk asterisk to your spirit. This is when the blueprints are given. This is when God begins to whisper business models, ministry instructions, relational insight, everything that you need for the assignment ahead. But here's the key: you must be willing to sit with him. Not rush to write, not scramble to act, just sit. Asterisk asterisk posture your heart to listen. Asterisk asterisk because what God releases at 3 a.m. is not for your ego, it's for his glory. He doesn't give downloads to make you impressive. He gives them to make you asterisk asterisk effective asterisk asterisk. So many people ask for clarity but don't know how to be still, and stillness is not inactivity, it's spiritual positioning. When you learn to wait on God in the dark, you become someone he can trust with light. He can give you insight because he knows you'll obey. He can reveal mysteries because you won't mishandle them. The downloads don't come because you're worthy. They come because you're asterisk asterisk available asterisk asterisk. Don't underestimate the significance of what God is trying to release in your spirit at this hour. It might seem small at first, a word, an image, a name, a thought, but write it down, treasure it, pray into it. Because what begins as a whisper in the night might become the very thing that asterisk asterisk changes the course of your life. Asterisk asterisk, the 3 a.m. hour is heaven's delivery window. Are you awake to receive what's been sent? There are some chains that will never break under bright lights, some bondages that won't dissolve in front of a crowd, some healing that can't happen during a service. There are certain deliverances that only take place when it's just you, God, and the weight you've been secretly carrying. At asterisk asterisk 3 a.m. asterisk asterisk, when the world is quiet and your soul is exposed. This is not the hour of performance. This is the hour of asterisk asterisk encounter asterisk asterisk. God chooses the dark places to do deep work. Why? Because there's no distraction, no noise, no pretending. It's in the darkness that everything hidden rises to the surface. Your fears, your wounds, your private pain. And it's in that raw space that God meets you asterisk asterisk, not with judgment, but with deliverance asterisk asterisk. He's not looking to embarrass you. He's looking to asterisk asterisk free you asterisk asterisk. At 3 a.m. the atmosphere is charged. The enemy is active, yes, but so is the Holy Spirit. You may feel a weight on your chest, a sudden urge to cry, a heaviness you can't explain. That's not always demonic attack, it's sometimes asterisk asterisk divine pressure asterisk asterisk. God is pressing on places that you've hidden. Places you've learned to live with, patterns you've accepted as normal, and he says, asterisk, no more, asterisk in this hour, God begins to separate you from what's been holding you. He begins to stir up old lies that need to be silenced. He begins to confront strongholds, not just external ones, but internal ones, mindsets, traumas, cycles, and in his love, he begins to asterisk asterisk, unbind asterisk asterisk you, not through loud declarations, but through asterisk asterisk, holy confrontation, asterisk asterisk. You might find yourself weeping for no reason. That's deliverance. You may feel led to repent over something you thought you already dealt with. That's deliverance. You might sense a heavy resistance to pray at all. That's because hell knows what happens when you say yes to God at this hour, asterisk asterisk, freedom happens, asterisk asterisk. This isn't always dramatic. Sometimes God just sits with you in the pain until it loses its power. Sometimes he whispers a truth that breaks a lie you've believed for years. Sometimes he gives you a glimpse of who you are without the chains, and it's that vision that ignites your healing. Deliverance at 3 a.m. is often quiet but deeply powerful. It's God reclaiming parts of you that trauma stole. It's him removing what fear built. It's him revealing that the version of you he sees is not the one you've been living in. and he's ready to bring you asterisk asterisk out of hiding asterisk asterisk and into wholeness. You don't need a stage or a prophet to be set free. You just need to answer the call when he wakes you, because asterisk asterisk, your freedom is in the obedience asterisk asterisk, not the volume. The chains that fall off in secret will become the story you tell in the light. Don't resist the breaking. Let God undo what the world tried to build around your pain. Your deliverance may be scheduled for 3 a.m. Will you rise to receive it? There is a divine strategy in beginning your day before the world does. When God calls you to rise at 3 a.m., it's not simply to fill time. It's to give you a asterisk asterisk head start in the spirit asterisk asterisk. While others are still asleep, trying to recover from yesterday, God is inviting you to step into asterisk asterisk alignment with heaven asterisk asterisk before today even begins. This is not just about prayer, it's about asterisk asterisk, positioning asterisk asterisk. Before you answer a text, take a call, or face a decision, you've already been in the throne room, already received instruction, already submitted your will to his. This hour is not just about warfare or worship, it's about asterisk asterisk ordering your day under God's authority asterisk asterisk. When you rise in the early hours to seek him, you shift from being reactive to proactive. You don't wake up to fight fires. You wake up to asterisk asterisk speak fire asterisk asterisk into the atmosphere. You begin to prophesy over your day, your mind, your emotions, your family, and your assignment. You speak life before the enemy has a chance to speak lies. And because your soul has already been aligned with the Spirit, you walk differently. You don't just hope the day will go well. You've asterisk asterisk commanded the day to come into divine alignment asterisk asterisk. The Bible says in Job 38:12 asterisk, have you commanded the morning since your days began? Asterisk, that's not poetic language, that's divine instruction. When you rise early, you claim the territory of the day in the name of the Lord. This hour is also where clarity is born. You no longer move based on pressure or confusion. You're not operating out of anxiety. You're moving with asterisk asterisk divine precision asterisk asterisk. God begins to reveal what deserves your energy and what is simply a distraction. He begins to realign your focus so that you're not running from thing to thing, but walking in asterisk asterisk purposeful steps asterisk asterisk. And let's be honest, the enemy also plans things for your day. The enemy plants traps, temptations, and emotional triggers to derail your peace. But when you've already been in God's presence, those schemes fall flat. Why? Because your spirit was asterisk asterisk, armed before your feet, hit the ground asterisk asterisk. You're not stepping into the day empty. You're stepping in asterisk asterisk, equipped asterisk asterisk. This is also the hour where favor is unlocked. God begins to go before you. He begins to stir the hearts of those who need to bless you. He begins to align opportunities, open doors, release provision, not because you begged, but because you aligned. Heaven responds to alignment. Don't underestimate how sacred the first hours of the day are. What you do in the dark sets the tone for what manifests in the light. When you give God your first moments, he places asterisk asterisk his hand over the rest asterisk asterisk. That is not religion, it's relationship. It's saying, before the world has access to me, asterisk asterisk God does asterisk asterisk. And when God has access to your morning, he gives you dominion over your day. When God begins to consistently wake you at 3 a.m., it is not random. It is asterisk asterisk evidence asterisk asterisk that you are being called into a new depth with him. This is not just about early prayer or spiritual discipline. This is about divine transformation. It is the stirring of a soul that is no longer satisfied with surface-level encounters. You are not just being invited to pray. You are being asterisk asterisk called deeper asterisk asterisk into a level of intimacy, authority, and spiritual maturity that few ever touch. There comes a point in your walk where the old routines no longer nourish you. What once felt like enough begins to feel empty. And that ache you feel at 3 a.m., that stirring in your chest, is God awakening the ***, deep calling unto deep ***. He is saying, ***, come away with me, there's more, there's weight, there's fire. You may wonder why this season feels different, why you suddenly feel isolated, misunderstood, or emotionally sensitive. It's because God is ***, rewiring your spirit ***. He's resensitizing you to his voice. He's training you to listen when others are sleeping, to discern when others are distracted. The discomfort is not a punishment. It's a sign that your spirit is ***, outgrowing where you've been ***. Many people want elevation, but they resist the process that precedes it. Waking up at 3 a.m. is not glamorous. It costs you comfort. It challenges your flesh, but it is a sign that heaven sees you as trustworthy. God is not calling everyone at this hour, but he's calling ***, you ***, because there's something ***, in you ***, he wants to develop, something he wants to prepare. This is a season of stretching, a season where he increases your sensitivity. Your discernment sharpens, your spiritual appetite shifts. You're no longer hungry for the applause of people. You're hungry for the *** presence of God ***. You crave depth. You desire clarity. You're tired of shallow waters because you were made for the deep. God is forming you in the secret place. He's building a well in your soul so deep that storms can't shake it. He's depositing a fire that won't go out in public because it was kindled in private. He is showing you who you really are, not who life made you, not who people expected you to be, but the *** called one ***, the *** anointed one ***, the *** set apart one ***. This calling is not about ministry titles or platforms. It's about becoming someone God can move through at any moment. Someone who doesn't need a microphone to release heaven. Someone who walks in rooms and carries the atmosphere of God with them. You're not waking up for no reason. You're not crazy. You're *** chosen ***. Don't ignore the invitation, because every time you say yes at 3 a.m., heaven takes notice, and with every yes, God takes you one step deeper into the destiny you were born to walk in.